Alright guys, what is up? And we're going to start off with the craziest thing I've seen in wrestling. Matt Hardy bit a fucking fan. Yeah, I know TNA haters are going to say the obvious that it was just someone planted there. Obviously it was, but goddamn it was crazy, okay? First off, Matt Hardy called Jeff Hardy a spot monkey. That was pretty funny. But we're gonna start off with this, and then we'll go into everything else. But what, man? It was Jeff Hardy versus JT Dunn and Chuck Taylor. JT Dunn, I've seen him a lot on YouTube, Beyond Wrestling. Chuck Taylor, who hasn't heard of this dude, you see him a lot on PWG. And he's with Drew Galloway over on Evolve. So he's the tag team champ with Drew Galloway on Evolve. So I think that's what he's doing in Evolve. But they had a great match, dude. When JT Dunn reversed the twist of fate and did a handstand, that was fucking sick. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, I didn't ever see nothing like that. To be honest, I don't think anybody's seen anything like that. That was straight up awesome. Man, I was shocked to see someone do that. Chuck Taylor and JT Dunn, I hope they get signed. I don't know if TNA's in the state to do something like that now, but they got to do it before somebody else snags them two guys up. They were in the extravaganza one night only, so we'll see who else they impressed there or whatever. But it was a good match. So yeah, Matt Hardy, this dude, they pan over with the camera, and this dude's got his hands on Matt Hardy's shoulders. And then Matt Hardy just pulls him over and fucking bites him. I was like, what is this shit? The craziest thing I've seen in wrestling. That's me. There might be people who've seen crazier stuff, but me, that was fucking insane. And so Matt Hardy told Jeff Hardy before the match he cannot use the top rope. He cannot jump on the top rope. Well, he gets on the top rope. Matt Hardy comes in the ring, and Jeff Hardy jumps over him with a swanton bomb. And Matt Hardy picks Jeff Hardy up after that and hits a twist of fate, tags himself in, comes in and pins JT Dunn while yelling delete, delete, delete. Dude, if you this thing with Matt Hardy is just insanely awesome. Yes, I get that they're not trying to be serious here. If they were trying to be serious here, they'd be looking dumb. I mean, for the people, I think, to me, what I think of this, the people who don't like this, I don't think have a sense of humor. I don't. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It is hilarious. But I actually would think Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy going back in the tag team division like this would be pretty cool. I would like to see the K versus Matt and Jeff, or Matt and Brother Nero. Dude, that would be crazy. And what the K did tonight, I'm like, did they kill Bram? What the hell? Yeah, Rosemary's telling Bram what happened with that guy, how he broke her heart, and she fucking poisoned him or some shit. What is going on? Dude. And then Bram's like, I gotta go to sleep, and he didn't want to stay in the barn with Rosemary, and she fucking pulls an axe or something out of the wall. And then here comes Crazy Steven and Abyss. They chunk this dude in the fucking trunk, and Rosemary gets in the trunk with him. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, what? No. They just killed Bram. He's done. That was pretty crazy and awesome. Wow, that was crazy. But to begin the show, we had EC3 and Mike Bennett out there talking about their main event, and boy, did they hype it up. These two guys are money on the mic. I mean, it's insane. EC3 comes out, you got the crowd singing his theme song, and Mike Bennett is great as a heel. He's amazing as a heel. I don't ever want to see him face in TNA, and I'm being honest here. He plays a great heel. I don't think they should ever turn him face, but I thought the same thing for EC3 though for the longest time. I was like, don't ever turn this dude face. Like, there's no reason to. And then they did, and he's really freaking still amazing at that too. So I like that first segment a whole lot. And then, but Moose comes out after EC3 and Mike Bennett start brawling. Moose just fucking demolishes him with the go to hell off the top rope. It's that chokeslam powerbomb thing he does off the top rope. Insane, dude. Moose is a beast. Still waiting on to see who he faces in another match. Make it Bobby Lashley, please. But we had our first matchup, which was Eli Drake versus James Storm, and this was a great matchup. Probably the main event in this match for the matches of the night. It was insane. They really had great chemistry together. It was great to see James Storm coming out there and have a big tight matchup. I know his last run with Beer Money had some big time matchups, especially against the Wolves and the Decay, but this one was really good, like a singles match. It's great to see James Storm having these matches again. But he hit that. Eli Drake was going for a springboard off the top rope, and there's James Storm with the last call super kick. But dude, Eli Drake was trying to get disqualified so many times, and it never freaking worked. And everything he hit, James Storm kicked out of. I was like, let's go. He finally won, and it's great to see James Storm with the championship again. A singles championship again. He's had tag team gold plenty of times. Last time he won world title or a singles title was like 5 years ago. Are you kidding me? That's crap. They gotta give him more. But it was cool, like I said, cool to see him with the championship. He's celebrating. Fucking Bobby Lashley's music hits. I like him as a double champion. Don't go to triple champion. I'm like, come on. That's full on Kurt Angle. But Kurt Angle had tag titles on him, the world title and the X Division title. So if they're trying to do it like that, dude, Bobby Lashley's gonna have like 3 matches at Bound for Glory. I think that would probably still be awesome because we can see the level of how good Bobby Lashley is, you know what I'm saying? So I think that would be interesting, but I don't want to see it happen. So James Storm and Bobby Lashley, they were intense as fuck out there. I am ready for next week's live episode of Impact, where it's going to be title for title again. One man is walking out of TNA next Thursday with 3 championships. My hope is that Eli Drake comes out and disqualifies James Storm, so it won't happen. But if it does, I'm fine with it. I mean, Bobby Lashley is one of my favorites. Bobby Lashley is amazing. So, I mean, I'm totally fine with it, but I was just like, I don't want 3. I'll take 2's fine, or maybe just 1 with the world title, but all in all, I think it's going to be an outstanding match next week. It's really going to be pretty good. So, we got to figure out who Gail Kim's opponent was for the night. Allie. I was like, why? Okay, we all know she's Cherry Bomb. And, I mean, we all know she can wrestle. It's just a matter of time before we see her actually go out there and wrestle, because Sienna was out there as her tag partner as a handicap match. Well, Gail Kim still fucking won. That's all I gotta say about that. Like, I like Gail Kim. She deserves to be in the TNA Hall of Fame for sure. But it's time to focus on some new stars. Jade is amazing. Marty is great. Chelsea, I'm ready to see her come in. Where is Rebel? Allie, can we see her actually wrestle? And then Sienna, and Rosemary. Can we get Rosemary to wrestle? Like, this Knockouts division could be so much better than it is if not Rosemary could wrestle. But I'm fine with Rosemary doing what she's doing as the manager for Decay. That's just amazing what she's doing. So, it's fine. But I'm ready to see Allie start actually wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Sienna's fine. Gail Kim's fine. I just want her to, like, give the spotlight to Jade or Marty or something like that. But we had the Matt Hardy match. That was after that. And then we go and have a tag team match. Well, another handicap match. It's Tribunal versus Grado and Mahabali Shera, and they are destroying Grado. Destroying him. Like, and Mahabali Shera comes in and just beats the shit out of everybody. And Grado and Mahabali Shera win, basically. Let's be honest. I do not like this rivalry. It's gone on way too long for me. I would like to see Tribunal go into more, like, I don't know. I want them to go into something serious. Like, please. I think these guys could be great wrestlers. And they could really help out this tag team division if they would just start actually facing guys like the Decay and the Bromance. And if Matt and Jeff are actually tag team now, I mean, it'd be interesting. So I hope we could see that down the line, and we don't have to see this Mahabali Shera and Grado stuff anymore. Even though I do like Grado, Mahabali Shera, I'm just like okay with it when I see him. Like, he doesn't get me hyped or like anything like that. So. He's just there for me. Like, I mean, who cares, really? But let's get started on this main event. Wow. Main event, dude. This was great. EC3 comes out, and everybody, I love it when they sing his theme song. It's great. Because sometimes the Impact Zone, like I said last week, can be a bit fucking trash. Sometimes they don't want to cheer for nothing. So, every time EC3 comes out, it's great to see the Impact Zone go nuts for him. I thought Mike Bennett had this match won with the Miracle in Progress when he hit it, and then EC3 kicks out. I'm like, what is this? Like, what? I did not expect that. And so then here comes Moose, and then fucking Eddie Edwards out of nowhere, just flying over the top rope on the Moose. They go back into the crowd and fight. The Miracle, I think it hits the Miracle in Progress again, and EC3 kicks out. I'm like, what? And then he gets the 1%er, and fucking Mike Bennett kicks out. He hits him with a fucking kendo stick and everything. Like, this match was outstanding. It was not better than the match anniversary. It was better than the first match they had. But EC3 is going on to face Bobby Lashley in the main event of Battle for Glory. Whether it's for all three titles, which I hope not, or whether it's just for one title. Because if we don't have more than one title match in Battle for Glory, that is no matches at all. So something's going to have to happen, I think. So, that's just my thoughts on the whole main event situation. I do like watching it. It's been great, but I'd like to see everybody get their titles back, and I'd like to see the debuts of fucking Marshe Rocket and Caleb Conlon, please. Man, I've been waiting on that. Or maybe we can get Braxton Sutter. I think Braxton Sutter's not fitted for the X Division. I think I'm ready to see him in the King of the Mountain Division or something like that. I don't know why I just said in there since I was talking about X Division. X Division is just kind of fit, so. It was an okay episode at TNA. I think it was better than last week's. Matt Hardy bit a fucking fan, which was awesome. So, all in all, tonight was excellent to watch. I had an enjoyable time watching it. If this is your first time watching TNA, stick around because it's been pretty good. A lot of people say the only reason they're watching is for Matt Hardy. How? EC3 and Mike Bennett. Drew Galloway turning heel could be an amazing thing. And the Decay, how would you not want to watch the Decay? That is some crazy lunatic type shit. And then Robbie E is one of my favorites. Like, I don't know, I love watching TNA. So I don't. It's just, yeah. This is gonna do it here, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Let me know what you think of TNA tonight. What's your favorite moment? I am out. Thank you so much for watching.